What up? It's the Grandpa MC coming at you with another video. Like, subscribe, share, comment if you like. Alright, man, so I was gonna do a video about this book I just finished about the 90s New York Knicks when they were coached by Pat Riley. That's coming. Because, anyway, I don't want to go. But I came across a couple of videos and I had to talk about it because it's just another example. So you think, I'm thinking, if you've been watching me, you know who I'm finna talk about, man. So LeBron James, who sat out against the San Antonio Spurs, played against the Dallas Mavericks, who didn't have Cooper Flag. I think they kind of like low-key tanking, but that's a whole nother subject. And he stayed in with a minute to go in a blowout, accumulating stats for his triple-double. And it had me thinking, well, I've been thinking it for a long time because, I mean, it's kind of unusual to me, but why isn't his, like, okay, his first ring, his first championship with the Heat, that was the first championship he ever won, why they don't show that? Why they don't, like, we done seen the three-peats of Jordan, we done seen, like, the first championship Jordan won, second one, third one, fourth one. They don't really talk about them Jazz series except for the last game and the last series they played, the second one. But they don't. What about the game that he played in Boston, where he I don't want to even go there, but he was unusually serious. I will say that much. He was unusually serious in that game. If you looked at it, but they don't ever talk about it too much. I mean, they talk about it in passing. They don't show a whole bunch of highlights. They don't show the first championship where he was standing on the sidelines on the bench, hopping up and down like a little girl. They don't even show that. So, what's another one? Because I mean, it's plenty. I mean, it's a couple to pull from. What about the second championship? The thing that they show is Ray Allen hitting that timely three in the corner off the rebound from Chris Bosh. Why aren't his victories celebrated or shown over and over again? I mean, like, it would be embarrassing to show a grown man jumping up and down like that, that. And as far as the game in Boston, if you've been watching LeBron long enough, you know he can't help himself but to play, man. He can't help himself but to play. This is the same man when his first stint in Cleveland was taking fake pictures. That's what they were all doing. So, I mean, like, for him to be that serious, I don't think he cracked a smile that whole game. Maybe at the end. Maybe. But, I mean, his victories aren't shown over and over. But getting back to his stat pad and triple-double last night, he actually had to be apologized to by Reeves for stealing his rebound. Think about that. He had to apologize for playing natural for LeBron to be able to get his triple-double. Crazy. He was actually, and then I think somebody was talking to him on the bench in the crowd, and they was asking him, I guess they was asking him why he's still in, and he was saying something about FNARER. I'm like, wow. I mean, like, it's got to be terrible to play with him, man. I mean, I can't remember in all my time of playing basketball, recreational, organized. I can't even think about a time when it's a player that was so concentrated on his stats. I mean, I can't recall one. Now, I'm not saying that guys haven't played for stats. They played for stats before, but it wasn't just so obvious. Like another player that I can think about, Westbrook. You know, triple double. I think it was 3 years in a row. I remember talking to somebody one time, and they was like, "Well, you know, this first one, we're gonna give him a pass on. We're gonna be like it's like normal. But if he keep on going, we know what's up." And it was like that. And LeBron is the same way. But yeah, coming up on the All-Star break, nothing to look at, nothing to see there. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna give LeBron the All-Star MVP. And all these stats, all these accolades, now that he's in year 23, I'm sorry, it ain't gonna mean nothing. I mean, nobody's gonna be trying to shoot for that. Nobody was shooting for Kareem. I think maybe Karl Malone was trying in his day, but once he hurt his knee, it was over for him. He didn't want to go anymore, because he was the second one. So I mean, like, nobody has really ever cared about the scoring title like that. I mean, the all-time scoring title until now. And nobody really cares now. And I can bet you 10 years from now, whatever player that rises to the top, and if he's dynamic enough, they're not going to really be mentioning LeBron. I mean, they're going to be mentioning him because he's the number one all-time scorer. But, I mean, besides that, I mean, like, all the stuff he's put out, just from the Los Angeles Lakers days. Clown stuff. Clown show, man. But anyway, man, that's all I got, man. Grandpa out.